Alright, here we go. Got some new tweaks on OBS and got my camera going. See my silly head again. And... oh, why is that not working? Okay, it was for a second, and now it's not. Interesting. There we go. Never works the same when you actually go live. Okay, so I didn't stream yesterday because I was having an issue with the nav mesh. But the nav mesh should be fixed now. So that antelope guy should run away. Right in the middle of the screen there. Here's in the right hole. We'll get right into it. Actually haven't tested how OBS is going to handle capturing the game in full screen, but we'll try it. Hey, Pepple, how's it going, man? It should start here any second. Here we go. Alright, looks like it's working. Cool. So, the plan for this stream is to get full armor and test the proxy character animations on the armor because they were quite broken. I had to re-import about 80% of them. And the actual... well, I had to re-import everything, now that I think of it, except the arrows, because the arrows are just attached to the quiver through a component command. But everything else had to be its own separate animation, but perfectly synced frame by frame. And I had a few of the armor pieces were 1 frame off, and the animation's like 2,000 frames, so it didn't show up until it had looped for like 10-15 minutes or so, and you could see that it started to get out of sync, and it would continue to get more out of sync every 2,000 frames. Hey Zero, how's it going? This is the game that I've been making for the last year or so. And I'm just doing some testing. It's I'd say that it's just crossed the path from... oh jeez! Attacking me from behind, I didn't even realize it. I'd say it's recently crossed from the pre-alpha stage to alpha. Because now it's a fairly playable game, so now I'm not adding anything to it for a while. I'm just gonna play it a shitload and fix bugs that I find as I go along. No, it's actually pretty easy to import from Blender to UE4. It's set up really nice. And you just basically go to export, and export as FBX, and hit OK. And as long as you, made the skeleton right, that's the tricky part, making it right and making it compatible with UE4. But all the basic ways you'd make an animation and armature and stuff in Blender is pretty much compatible. You just export as FBX, then go to UE4 and hit import, and it works just like that. The reason mine was messed up is that on the not the timeline, but the dope sheet, it's like the piano roll of the bones, like bones lined up vertically and then time horizontally. Might not make any sense, but maybe it does. But I just basically had 1 extra frame in there. Some of the armor pieces started at frame 1 and some started at frame 0. So overall it added a frame each loop. Crap. Gotta pay attention or I'm gonna die. Bleeding. This will take care of my bleeding. Today I actually fixed the hunger. The hunger wasn't stacking before, or the food heal over time bonus. So now if you take, if you eat food, which I can't because that's not cooked. I could eat it, but I'd possibly get poisoned. So say I eat this agave, and then I go to eat the pineapple, which I'm not going to be able to because I'm full now. But if I was really hungry, and I ate those two different food items one after the other, the heal over time wouldn't stack, it would just reset. But now it actually stacks. I think I set it to 10 seconds though to test. I gotta set it back up to like a minute or two. So right now I believe you get an extra heal over time for 10 seconds after you get the initial boost from eating the food. It instantly gives you some HP. And then if you eat another food item right away, it gives you a little bit of HP again depending on the food item. And it stacks the heal over time bonus to 20 seconds. And it goes infinitely until you're full and then you just can't eat anymore. Oh, you remember me building spaceships? Yeah, that was in Empyrean. That's a sweet game. I haven't played that for quite a while, but one of these days. So, one of the first things I really need to get going is hide. I need to kill that antelope, skin him, and set up a hide stretcher. And once I've done that, then I'll try to collect armor and build up fortifications while the hide is drying. Yeah, about the armatures, Pepple, it depends on your armature too. But I've done everything from really simple armatures to a fully rigged inverse kinematics skeleton. And they both just imported with no problem. But there's a lot that I didn't delve into. You can make extremely, extremely complicated things in Blender. Even more so than like the rig for the first-person character and my NPCs. That deer might be bugging out a little bit because he's stuck in the rocks. Right, I could definitely spear him right now. Oh, there he goes. Because they're set in a totally random path and not on a predetermined patrol route, it's a little more realistic, but it causes a little more problems. Because you don't know where he's gonna go, you don't know what he's gonna get stuck on. Oh, he weaved. Alright, I'm gonna try to spear him. Oh crap. I'm almost dead. That fall almost killed me. No, I can't get back up the hill. I might not live through this playtest. I haven't died yet the last few days, but I mean, I'm not going to. What was that? For some reason that looked like it gave me health, but it wasn't supposed to. Tried to pull out my torch there, but I don't have a lit tinder. Yeah, 7 Days to Die is a sweet game. Zero, I gotta play that again one of these days. Oh, how did that miss? That was high. No way. This angle is screwing me up. That was low. You're kidding me. No, and he turned. Oh man. Pick up all my arrows. He can climb a lot steeper ledges than I can. Once he gets to the edge, if I kill him, he's gonna be stuck up there and I'll have to find a way to build to get up to him with ramps and fences and stuff, so I don't want to do that. Oh crap. Crap. Alright, I'm dead. Yep, I just died. It's gonna slowly fade to black. Gives you a little bit of time to get a couple hits in if you want. That's pretty funny. I just died without even really testing anything. But since I remembered that I forgot to increase the duration time that stacks now, I'm gonna go do that. Oh, looks like OBS goes a little wonky when I go into the editor mode. I think if I just window mode and full screen, there we go. Alright, so here it is. It's actually really simple code for a script. This can gone. Oh, really? Okay, I'm gonna go to window capture instead of game capture. Not working for Unreal. Aim and display. Alright. Now you'll see whatever I see no matter what. My desktop and stuff, but that's no big deal. Hey, thanks, Zero. I appreciate it. No, I think the hitboxes are good, Pepple. I just lowered or decreased the distance that you can get to the... or increase the distance. You can get closer to the antelope now, and it's a lot easier to hit him. But those are just bad shots, and it was a weird angle because when you're shooting up a hill, the arrows drop faster. When you're shooting downhill, you don't have to compensate for the drop as much, just like real life, and I'm just not used to shooting uphill. I should have waited for him to get closer. But he's just smaller than the alien, so he's a little bit harder to hit. But it seems like the hitboxes are fine, because if you hit him right on the edge, the arrow will look like it's just sticking in the skin, you know, like it just skimmed the skin and stuck in. The hitbox is going pretty much right to the edge of the model. Let's see that. I was gonna script it where it knew how many pieces of food I was eating, but I ended up not needing to. I was gonna get rid of this comment. Why it's not letting me. I can just delete it. Alright, so every food that you eat, it turns on the recently fed boolean. And this is on the event tick. So it fires on true once, turns recently fed off. There's one frame, it'll fire true, and then go back to false. And that takes care of bleeding rate, food poisoning, drinking straight from the water. So it does stall everything after that, but it's only for one frame. Which doesn't matter, there's nothing critical that would, or one frame would matter. And once that fires, it turns the heal over time rate up from 5 10,000ths to 3 thousandths. Pretty significant. And then I added the heal over time duration boolean to affect the delay, or not boolean, float. So every time that triggers, adds 10 seconds before the delay fires the heal over time rate back to normal, and then sets the heal over time duration back to 0. It's a lot more simple than I thought it was going to be, but once I dicked around with it a little bit, that kind of dawned on me that's all I needed to do. I'll set it to 45 seconds right now. Most things, unless you have like just pineapple and agave, you could probably eat 4 or 5 of those but they don't give you much of an initial health boost. But pieces of meat, you can only eat like 1 or 2 before you're full, but they give you a lot more of a health boost. So I'm thinking 45 seconds will be good for now. You can easily change that just by changing that float. Then I can change the standard heal over time rate at rest, and the heal over time rate after you eat, opposed to just the duration that it lasts. It takes a while to compile this blueprint because it's ginormous. I was first learning how to use Unreal and making the game. I put almost all the script in the game on the first-person blueprint just to keep it all in order. But I've been periodically taking things and moving them into their own functions or their own complete separate blueprints. It's still fairly massive. Now, I also use it as an interface for a lot of other things that happen. But it works fine. It would have to completely be redone for a multiplayer game, but I'm making this as a single player from the ground up, so it's okay. So if I ever decide to make a multiplayer in the future, it'll be kind of a headache. I'll basically have to make the game from scratch. I'll just have the models that I can use. Alright, that's all I needed. And just to test it, actually need to let myself get hungry first. But I can play the game in this window. And I could start myself out so I'm hungry, but I don't really need to do that. Here I can check in real time while I'm playing if these numbers are being changed right. The heal over time rate and the heal over time duration that I need to look at closest. Health value is obvious. The health rate, this pertains to poison and blood loss. Lose health at a rate of 4 thousandths per tick. But yeah, just gonna go right back into the game. Yeah, I don't know why I explained that. Maybe nobody's interested in it, but thought I'd kind of let you know what I'm thinking while I'm doing stuff and while I'm doing it. Okay, straight for the bow and arrow. Whoops. Put the quiver first. So then those arrows will go right into it. I might make it where if you come up upon quiver full of arrows, if you click on it, it'll just all be ready like that. But that's the way I have to do it for now. Now I can drop an arrow. If I just find an arrow, obviously like when I was shooting the arrows and retrieved them, pick it up, if I have the quiver it goes right back into it. I do need these for basic tools. Get the tinder ready. I'm gonna leave the sword and the blowgun. They work fine, I just don't need those right now for what I'm attempting. Alright, that deer's around here somewhere. There he is. He's humping the tree. Oh, he's fine now. He was... I don't know, he's kind of tweaking back and forth, but he did stop to go into his eating animation. Oh, it's just on the edge. Hiding behind the tree. He might... Is he stuck in it? No. No. He's like, what the hell is going on? Any closer and he'll take off. Oh shit. Oh, that one right under him. I can't believe that didn't hit him. Shit. Alright, I'm fine. The deer ran off though. Oh, he's over here eating grass. Dang it. We'll be stuck in the rock. Oh man, are his hitboxes messed up? No, I'm just a shit shot. I don't know. It depends on the day, I guess. Sometimes I one-shot him. Other times it's like this. I try to run him down. Kind of depends on his pathing. If anything slows him down, if he comes back at me like this. But he's pretty evasive and I'm gonna run out of stamina. Yeah, see, that's not good. That should never happen. I'll probably get out of it, but I could have easily killed him, yeah. He won't ever get stuck like that forever. I mean, there's a possibility he could, but I haven't seen it for a long time. Not since I think I fixed it. There should be enough scripting in there where he'll always turn to get unstuck or jump to get unstuck. But it allows for a little bit of kind of unrealistic effect there where I could have just skewered him. Oh my gosh. Horrible at this deer hunting today. Can't tell if those are going over him or dropping too soon. And I'm out of arrows. What a moron. I have not been retrieving them because I thought I would hit him. So if you're close enough to the arrows and hit F, they light up. You can kind of get in the area where you think they are. See them a little bit easier. No! There we go. Finally. Okay. So once you dropped him, take the arrows out. That was the one I hit him with first. I think the kill shot was in his knee. You gotta take the right harvest tool out. Whack him till it gives you the right stuff. So I got a hide and 2 venison steaks from him. And he'll respawn, but not until I'm out of this area after a certain amount of time. If I stay in this area, he'll never respawn. Once I'm out, he'll move in. I do kind of need more arrows, though. Oh, that tree needs to get lowered. I believe I missed that in this. So close to the starting area. I'm gonna save it. Hit the mute button by accident. Save, and I'm gonna fix that right now. Ooh, it might be tricky to save because I've grouped these trees together. They're tricky to fix. I don't think they're merged as one, I think they're just merged as a group. Let's see. Yeah, they're just merged as a group right now, so I can move it individually. Merging them all together as one actor is a little bit more optimized, but that really limits what you can do with them as opposed to what you can when they're their own individual actor. I might actually have to separate those all back into their own individual blueprints. Depending on if I want them to animate them to wave in the wind, or just want one to disappear when I harvest it. But I don't think I would have to, because let's see if I want to chop that down. Yeah, I should be able to on the event graph add the scripting there that would just animate that one, make it tip over, it disappear. Yeah, so I can just go like that. And that one's gone, and the navigation mesh rebuilds over it, so the enemy can run over where the tree used to be. Yeah, that shouldn't be too bad. But when you merge them all together so it's one component, then you're pretty limited. I'm gonna save the game quick. Or I forget, I haven't saved it since I fixed the heal over time. Save the project, I mean. And then I can load up the game I was playing right where I saved it at. I implemented a full loading and saving system. Works when you play in the editor too. Take like a minute or so for this to save. Yep, it's all through blueprints. Everything so far is through blueprints, all by scratch. I've either figured out myself or followed tutorials, either on the official Unreal website or on YouTube. And a lot of things are a mix. I'll take part of a tutorial from here, part from another spot, and then I'll figure out some scripting myself and merge those all together. Finally get a working actor. Like, that's basically how the enemies are. Well, and my first person character, basically. It's just a conglomeration of all the stuff I've learned, all pieced together. Because generally everything that, if I want to do something and I go look up a tutorial, it'll do it, but I'll have to tweak it somehow to make it fit my project, because it literally just won't work if I do it exactly like the tutorial says. Because it's based on a lot of other things in your game. Okay, now I can go full screen, play. Yeah, blueprints are awesome. They're meant to do pretty much everything. That's the main goal. Getting really close. Besides some really deep, like, multiplayer networking stuff is still can be, done a lot in blueprints, but that's where it really gets tricky. Or even just straight up blueprinting, that kind of stuff is tricky, but then there's some where you have to go to C++ for now. Options, load. Okay. He's in the ground now. And we're back to where we were. Kill this guy. Grab him. Getting surrounded. Spear is the weapon to have, definitely. It outreaches them. Slowly let myself heal over time. Go down to a little bit of a safer area where there's only one Formican enemy to worry about and one deer. And, well, actually I want to go up and see if the deer respawned up here. He shouldn't have, because his death state should have saved. And his proximity to me should have saved also. I scripted it right. He should be nowhere around here. Technically, he if it's all working right, he spawned in the world, but he's waiting. He's invisible, and there's no collision on him at all. So we can't sense each other. I can't hurt him. He's standing about right here, completely invisible, with a sensor on him waiting for me to get out of range. That'll trigger a random timer. So it kind of simulates how deer kind of are in real life. If you're in an area, it's just not gonna come near you if it knows you're there. And then once I leave the area, then he'll, after a random amount of time, I'm moseying back into the area. Guys are just eating, I'll leave them alone. They'll follow me for a ways, but once they get to that little cave there, then they won't. Unless I was walking, they'd follow me across the map if I walked really slow. I should be out of their range by now. Oh, they probably turned around and went back to eating bugs. Those guys I didn't really need to kill. Although I did waste almost all my arrows. Oh, crap. That's bugged out. I think... Or no, I did get my arrows back, didn't I? Because I died that first run. Shit, I can't remember now. Man, my memory's bad. I have a feeling that I didn't have all those arrows on me, so there might be some kind of bug where when you shoot an arrow and you don't retrieve it, and then you save and load, the arrow appears back in your quiver. I'll have to test that. Just writing it down quick. I was trying to think why it might do that, if it indeed is what I think it is. Basically, when you load the game, it checks every item in the game to see if you've picked it up yet, or if it's in its original spot, and if you've picked it up, where you've moved it, obviously, and if it's in your inventory or if you set it on the ground. But I don't think I accounted for shooting the arrows out. I only accounted for taking them out of the quiver and setting them on the ground. I need to throw some script in there to account for arrows that I've shot. I believe the load system thinks that I still possess the fired arrows. You know what I mean? Oh crap! I'm thirsty. All right, we're gonna try to. Yeah, I do remember picking some up and then pulling some out of the carcass too. But I think it's screwed up. Look at it though. Should be a deer down there. If I climb up this tree, I can get a better vantage point. Might have got too close and scared him off already. Oh, there he is. Man, he blends right in. He's way out there. I'm gonna slide down here. Oop, that might hurt a bit. Nope. I don't have anything in the game that tells you right now if you've taken fall damage or not. Unless you take a lot, then there's a cracking sound. Or you just straight up die if it's really far. But I have the debug print up on the left that tells me if it was a safe fall. Don't mind that glitch on the left side of the screen. That's a Unreal Engine problem when you play in the editor. Oh, nailed him. I need to remember to shoot higher than normal. Higher than I think I should. Arrows have more drop. Used to in other games. I could change that, but I like it. Alright, I need to evade him and find the gourds with the orange blossoms on them. Because those have gourds ripe for the picking. And they will satisfy my thirst a little bit. I only need 2 because now I'm full. That should... Crap. To test something here. Do this. I think I have to hit resume. There. Go to first. Whoops, not fist. First person. Character. And heal. And the heal over time is broken for some reason. Was working. Maybe I just don't have it working for the gourd. Really weird. I'm gonna start a fire quick. And cook some food. Because I only tested it on food and pineapple and agave before. I don't think I tested it on the gourd. Got a fire going. Cook the venison. Oh, eat it. Oh, I can't because I'm not hungry. Let this down. Or heal over time. So I gotta let myself get hungry before I can test that. I think I could actually put my hunger rate down. I can't remember if this is one of the things I have scripted to work right in the editor while I'm playing the game. Let's see, 0.5. Oh, cool. Alright, that worked. So I basically made myself half full for a second there. Now, if I go to heal, eat one of these. Eating from this menu. Yeah. Not sure why that's not working. Did I need something in the script that I deleted? Alright, I'm going to save it again. And check that out. Oh yeah, for sure, Pepple. The survival bow wouldn't shoot as far and the arrows would drop earlier. Oh, I think I know why. Is it because I loaded the game? That actually shouldn't. No, there isn't anything that I need to account for right now that would break it. The only thing that would happen is when I load the game, it wouldn't. Like if you're healing over time from food and you save the game, then you load back in, you'll lose your heal over time. But to add that in the future, that doesn't explain why it's not working. So I'm going to start a new game here and see if I can fix that, or see if it works just on a new game. Oops, I did not want to play in this window. It's going to be extremely low performance. Get out of that. Here, this tab. This wasn't supposed to be a development bug fixing stream. It's supposed to be just playing and writing down issues I found, but can't help myself sometimes. Alright. Need to take some damage. See if I just set my health to 5, capped at 1. If I go to 0.5, resume, it should start increasing. Okay. Increasing at 5/10,000ths per tick. Pretty slow, but supposed to be slow. And no, the agave pineapple worked before. Go to my hunger. Set that to 0.01. Zoom. Alright, half dead, almost starving. Back to heal. This. Alright, so now it's working fine. Heal over time duration. Set to 5, eat again. Set to 45, now it's set to 90. I can continue stack that, but it is counting down. There might be an issue there. I think it re-triggers. So if I let the first 45 seconds go down to 1 second, and then 8, it would reset it back to 90. So it doesn't actually stack. It resets it at a total equal to the heal over time duration multiplied by how many pieces of food you've eaten. Well, it isn't quite perfect, but it's better than before. But yeah, I'll have to tweak that to make it a little more complicated. Thought it was too easy when I figured it out. But it needs to be a little more complex. But why did that work when I loaded a game? That works. Not sure. Okay. I'm going to go to that here and load what I was playing. Yeah, so I'm pretty positive that there's something when I load screws that up. Yeah, I'm not gaining health. Unless for some reason it's working and it's just not updating there. Oh, there we go. So it might actually be working. That could be an editor bug. It just wasn't displaying the real-time numbers running above my head. Or there's a bug in my scripting where tabbing in and out of the inventory is screwing it up. Seems to be stable now, though. Eat another pork chop, see if that stacks. Or actually a gourd. Nope, that killed it. Did it? I don't know. Yeah, it's not healing me at all. Something's fucky, for sure. We'll figure that out. I'll just forget about that for now. Have it noted. And go back to full screen. Oh, I don't need that showing though. Gotta run back to the starter area, the closest water source. Oops. My plan is just to massacre a bunch of the Formicans and harvest their carapace, make the armor, and then note down what happens with the armor on the proxy character. And I'll test the functionality of it more in the future to make sure it's actually mitigating damage as it should be. I'm pretty sure it is. It was when I first implemented it, but I've changed so many other things that I might not have accounted for all the armor scripting. Got a chicken chasing me. Oh, Jesus. Stuck on a rock? Oh, God. Alright, the chicken left me alone. Uh-oh. Either the music's bugged or that chicken's around again. Yep. He's blowing his nose at me. Put a band-aid on. Eat. Yeah, the initial boost is working. Can't imagine what it is because that load system shouldn't affect that at all. But I'll figure it out. It's probably gonna have to be... I might find a little time to work on it tomorrow. It's Sunday, but I got family stuff going on both days. But I'll definitely find time to work on it. I don't know if I'll stream though. Unless you guys really want to get me fart around trying to test out that problem. So what I'm doing now is just running around killing these guys, getting their armor, and then shit, I might have to give myself some leather if I want to test this before I log off. Could maybe wait real time, but it could take like an hour for this hide to cure. So we'll see if I can get it legitimately by breaking down my quivers. But I'll make the hide rack. I'm not going to worry about fortifying either right now. I'll just kill whatever comes in. I have a ton of gear. Once you run out of your spears and your bow and arrows, that's when the fortifications really help. Stave, some staves, and plant, cordage, craft, and craft. Whoops, more staves. Go, drop that. Drop this one. And those both say 1 day remains to cure if I click on it. You can pick them up, move them if you want. Send it around. Put it wherever you please. Even carry it across the map like that if you want. But until it's cured, you can't pick it back up. Oh, now the health is increasing. So there are a couple variables that stop your health regeneration, like when you run. And oh, I know what it is. I'm positive it's working now. Because yeah, I forgot that I added that if you're dehydrated, starving, tired, or freezing, you can't gain the heal over time bonuses. I completely forgot about that, so I'm pretty sure it's working. When I reloaded that game, I was dehydrated, and that's why the heal over time from food wouldn't work. Just to test that I think I'm right. I can't. That's right, there's a tiny delay after you close the inventory before you can open the options menu, which I did deliberately. But why I did that deliberately, I can't remember. It fixed something. I remember why I did that. No, I don't want to load. I want to go to editor hotkeys. Mess with shit. Come on. Come on. There we go. Go back to first person. Heal. Now I can test those variables real time. If I eat the gourd, I'm gonna eat the gourd because that was the first thing I suspected was broken, but it was just because my dumbass forgot I was dehydrated. So this should go up to 0.003. The time duration should go to 45. My health value should start ticking up faster. Both visibly here if you keep a close eye on the numbers and the red bar. Hopefully. Yep. Alright. So that is working fine. I just forgot. I put the debuff. Basically when there's a warning icon up here, which there was the thirst warning icon, then the heal over time debuff, or heal over time buff doesn't work. But I still need to fix the stacking so this eating a second piece of food doesn't only stack onto the time of the first one, but it resets the time of the first one. So stacking time, set. I'll basically just make that. It actually might be working right now. Shit. I just have a feeling that it's resetting the stack because of the way that I understand how that scripting is working now. But the easiest way will be to program a little print string that will show an actual timer rather than just the variable for the heal over time duration float. Alright, now I gotta get this back to none and back to full screen. Shy 5, I'm gonna need a lot more carapace than that. I'm gonna start harvesting them because right now they despawn faster if you harvest all the meat and all the carapace. And then they'll respawn faster so I can kill him again. And get his carapace. The other ones I think despawned already. Be a good chance to test the day-night cycle on load. That was kind of screwed up before. It would work fine until you loaded a game during the night, and then it would throw everything off. But I think it's fine. Moon's up there. Casting shadows. Proper direction. My shadow should be directly behind me. Yeah, it is, but my torch is making it. Bleaching it out. There, you can see my shadow a lot better now in the moonlight. And everything should be moving in real time. Extremely slow though. Yep. Alright, well I believe I can make at least one piece of armor, one that I know was bugged. But since it's going to take a while for those hides to cure, I have to find pieces of leather that I've placed in the editor to loot. At times I'll have like 20 of every single item just, you know, put out in a big circle on the ground here for ease of use when I'm playtesting. I can just pause the game and spawn items in, but it's a little bit more tedious. Well, I don't know. It's not used to doing that. Okay, so I have two leather straps now. And the cordage and carapace chunks. I'll make the chest. The chest was messed up. Shit, I changed it so I need 3 straps. I forgot that. But the helm was messed up too. I have enough to make the helm, so I'll do that. Slap that baby on. Yes. Alright, I think it's fixed. It looks like it's synced up with his movements. And change the color of the lashing holding on the bottom jaw. I might change that again. It's like the same color of his skin. Change it to a probably brown, like the leather. I don't like the look of that. Helmet, chin, jaw, lashing, green to brown. I like the way that the green looks better on, like, the weapon here. In the day, it doesn't look as close to my skin color. I don't know. Maybe I'll change it all again. Change all the lashing to brown. It was kind of gray at first, and then light purplish. Decided to go greenish. Alright. Bring it. Bring it, Formicans. Need more of your carapace. You're all scared now. Oh, here comes one. I'll turn the music off. Can you hear him clicking? Oh, there he is. Right, I'm gonna turn the audio down a little bit on the music. I can have it play, but it's not so loud. There we go. Nice in the background. Surface plates. Take your guts out. Get it all? I think so. He should despawn. There we go. And leather straps, leather straps. Going to only options right now, unless I wander around the map and find other leather straps and other quivers, are to scrap the quivers that I have currently. This is a little tedious. I might change how this works so I can fast unload my quiver. Once it's unloaded, actually I better test. See if this still works. There's at least one arrow in the quiver and you try to unequip it. Alright, it said must empty quiver in the print string, but I forgot to add a notification in game. Try to salvage it. Same thing, must empty quiver. One of the things I forgot, most everything else will tell you right in the middle of the screen in white letters what's wrong, what you need to do. That's good, it doesn't work. Till I drop the arrow. Then if I try to repair it... Okay, it says it over here for the quiver. Leather strap and cordage. But I want to salvage it. And I got one hide, one strap, one cordage. There's a chance you won't always get the complete hide, and sometimes you'll just get the shoulder strap. Sometimes you get 2 pieces. I think up to 3. I remember exact script I threw in there. I can't heal over time now that I'm thirsty. So if all you gotta do is get your thirst just up above 20%, so you don't have the warning, and then you'll keep healing over time. Very slowly, but you know, obviously if you just go enough to get the warning away, it's gonna be back in a couple seconds. So then to salvage this, currently I can't salvage it in the inventory, I can only move it around. Swap it with stuff, and drop it. Oh, kinda clipped on the edge there because the line trace found the edge on that rock. Kind of a funky place to be putting it. I drop it down there, I put a collider down there so you can't accidentally drop shit down the well. In the bucket. Put it up here. Right now you can only set it up vertically. I only have it spinning on the Z-axis. Alright, I'm having too much fun just screwing around. Alright, I want to put it in my... I just tried to double click on it to loot it. Like too many other games. Okay. Here I can double click on it. And then I can salvage it. And that time, I got 1 leather strap, 1 cordage, 2 cordage. I got 1 of each crafting material, but 1 extra cordage off that one. That's good, at least I can make purple border glitch. Just a little visual glitch in the inventory. The purple border stays around sometimes. I can't reproduce it. I can't figure out what's causing it. Whenever I reproduce it, I don't know why it's happening. The torch is also lasting twice as long now. Just noticed the torch is almost burnt out, but it was way burnt out way too quick before. Too late to repair it. Once it gets into the red, you have to build a new one. There we go. That. Really need the light right now. The sun's about to come up anyway. It's about dawn. I'll just light it anyway. And now that I have 2 straps, plenty of carapace plates, I can make the shoulders. No. Well, these are already cured because they're what I took off the quiver. Basically, it's the bulk of the quiver. The other side of it is the leather color. It's basically that wrapped in a tube. Rolled into a tube, that's what the quiver is. Kind of. Obviously it'd be cut a little bit more, but maybe I'll put a different type of shape of leather scrap. But this is effectively what you'll get when this is done curing. So 16 hours, 43 minutes. Remain to cure. Keeps counting down. It's equivalent to 16 minutes and 34 seconds in the game, basically, except in this world, minutes are 100 seconds and days are 25 hours. Let's see. But anyway, once those are cured, you get one of these. And then you can either use it as a crafting item to make the poncho. Keeps you warmer, gives you a little more damage mitigation. Or, I think the only other things... Oh yeah, you need a penelope hide and leather straps to make the quiver. And then for all the pieces of armor, you need the leather straps. And to turn them into leather straps, you have to have the knife equipped. Just to make sure, I'm going to unequip it. You can stay in your inventory, so that's fine. And if I try to double click on it, it says need knife equipped. If I right click on it, make straps, same thing, need knife equipped. You can double click on the knife to, we can either equip it that way, the right click menu, or double click it. Then I click on this, that makes 4 straps. And if you don't want to right click, you can just double click. 4 more straps. I'll make the chest. I'm gonna unequip my tools because I don't remember what tools I actually need. And I just want to test to make sure the notification is showing. So, click on the breastplate, have everything I need, hit craft. Just the knife. There we go. But the knife was at red, so it broke while I was crafting that. Not just because it was at red, but because it was at the... it had a sliver of red left. Make another knife. Stone shard. Grab some stone over here. And also equip the hammer and stone off hitting these and stone shards. A chance to get one or the other each time. Craft the knife. Go. Keep my hatchet equipped. It also saves the durability. This hammer is yellow. Equip it, doesn't show it. You kind of have to just remember where it is. You have another hammer. Up on the ground. Get up. I'm basically testing this for my own knowledge there, just to make sure it's still working. Okay. That was a bitch to get right. Minutes on these. 14 minutes. Real time. Chest plate though, I gotta equip that. Make sure, whoops, the proxy animation is right. Yes it is. Pauldrons. Cordage, click on the hemp. Makes it into a hemp cordage. You can click on the hemp cordage and it adds a tinder bundle. I made the pauldrons, gauntlets, tassets, but I need more carapace plates. I could bust the helmet and the chest piece to see if I can salvage plates, but I don't want to do that right now. Because I want to make sure the whole armor set is all in sync. I really gotta wear it for a while too, but the problem before that was to put it out of sync was it was some of the pieces were 1 frame off their animation loop. So as it looped, it would get 1 frame off each time, so 10 loops would be 10 frames off from the other, which started to get pretty noticeable. And then after like an hour of gameplay, it was completely off. The helmet was floating all, wrong, and well, the head was over here, the helmet was over here. But I believe it's synced now. I need to find more baddies. Oh yeah, now that my gauntlets are equipped, I can make sure that the animation for the gauntlets is all synced. Every weapon. Holy shit. That almost killed me. That one hits ya. Around here somewhere. That's right, I dropped all my arrows and I forgot to pick them up. Now salvaging the quiver, that's pretty funny. Can't check if the arrow animation works right. Is that the antelope? No. It's the flower of a plant. Silhouette. Where are you guys? It's gone. I'm gonna go up to the cave entrance. Back the spawn up there. The cursed armor? Yeah, it was cursed when it giving me issues. Oh, it's too steep. There he is. Crawling on the rocks over there. What is he doing to that tree? I'm gonna bring him into the cave, make sure that he can path into the cave. Oh, oh, he got over that fast, but he skidded sideways. Come up here. Oh yeah. Oh shit. Doing the moonwalk for a second. Oh, crap. I got bumped. Alright, can you get up here? Pretty sure you can jump up here after a few seconds. It might be a little bit of an exploit. I could just start sticking arrows into him right now. No, because he's sliding, so he's not going to think he's stuck. They have to get to... I could increase... Oh, there you go. There's a buffer of, like, a speed of 10. From 0 to 10, they'll jump. Holy shit. But only in certain situations. Alright, well, he made it up here. And I didn't take too much damage because I have those 4 pieces of armor on, and the chest and the helmet are the best. If the cave gets dark, it should. Had an issue with the temples, or the temple tunnels in the cave not getting dark. But I fixed the temple tunnel problem, so I think that should have worked its way into cave. So yeah, it's getting darker now. Make sure I have the torch and tinder. Yeah. Oh yeah, it's real dark. Here we go. Alright, there's not much down here but a chamber with a bunch of stalactites and stalagmites and stalactites and some obsidian. But it's quite a ways. Purpose plates. Ooh, I got the head again. I might... there's a less of a chance you can get the head in one piece. So I might add a salvage icon to the head, so I can turn the head into scraps. Else you're gonna end up with a whole bunch of skulls that you don't really need. Although they make awesome decorations in the campsite. And, Skulls on fence posts is pretty fun. Could even add something in that will stall the enemies or something, so they won't come rushing into your campsite. Maybe they'll stop and hesitate and give you a chance to get a bow shot off or something. Shit. Dehydrated. You know, depending on how many other skulls you have set up around your campsite. Oh, did that tree just disappear? Yeah, I gotta change the LOD on that. See how that tree's just popping into existence? Boink. They all do that, but, you know, for performance optimization. But they're not supposed to do it where it's noticeable. Oh, if I was thinking, I would have harvested his meat too, because by the time I got out here, he would have been coming out of there. But now, since I left his meat on him, he's going to not respawn for about 5 minutes. Yeah, I got the helmet. I have to get more. Forgot. Forgot that when I run, my heal over time is slower. Heal faster if you walk. But I'm actually not going to because I'm dehydrated, so I have to take care of that before I can even heal. Still a little bit of clunkiness in the animation when I'm switching weapons. It's alright. There we go. Set him. There we go. Okay, I'll make the assets. Good. Well, oh fuck. Not paying attention. Well, there's that. Going with the dehydration icon, the heart icon, staring me in the face. I was like, yeah, I don't care. Yeah, I'm dehydrating to death. Doesn't matter that I'm trying to test a full set of armor. I'm 99.9% sure it works though, because if it was only the helmet and the shoulders and the chest that were bugged before. Now that those are fine, I'm pretty sure they're fine. Well, at least I can test if the script here works. It should go back to the main menu, but it's going to take a while because the editor actually has to reset and load up the main menu. When I'm playing just the packaged game, it happens pretty much instantly when you hit main menu. But playing in the editor slows shit down. Even the texture was slow to load there. I think that even happened in the packaged game. We'll have to figure out a way to keep that from happening. I like the way the title screen looks a little bit better than the game. It's brighter. I turned the ambient light down in the game, but I left it the same on the title menu. I don't know, it's almost a personal preference. I should maybe add a slider in the options. The player can, you know, mess with the ambient light if they want to. Wouldn't really change gameplay because it's still pretty bright at night, and it wouldn't affect the tunnels anyway. And when you're in a tunnel or in the cave, it's always pitch black, or almost pitch black. Barely see anything noting. Okay, well, I think I'm gonna leave it at there. At that, and I gotta test the arrows on the ground thing. I should do that right now to see if it was actually me or not. Kind of surprised it didn't put me right into the first level. Main menu, you know, editor world. It does. Why did it do it this time? Either way, I'm just gonna quick start up a new game. Grab like 4 arrows, put 2 of them on the ground in front of me. Equip a quiver. 1 arrow in the quiver, so one's in and one's out. Save the game in that state, and then load it and see if it's in the same state. I'm actually gonna drop 1 arrow on the ground and shoot 1 arrow into the ground. I'll have 1 arrow in every possible place that it can be. Possible state it can be in. And we'll have the arrows against the tree, of course, but those are always fine. Full screen. Alright. Quiver on. 2 arrows in it. Drop 1 arrow. There it is. So, shoot an arrow into the ground. That'll come. Oh fuck, that's gonna come out of my. Yeah, it comes out of there first, not the quiver. So I want to come out of the quiver. There's 1 out of the quiver, 1 out of the inventory. 1 picked up. Shit, I'm not gonna be able to get it in my inventory now that they're all in the quiver. And I'm gonna get killed. Okay, so if I want to have 1 in my inventory, drop that. Actually, I should keep 1 on the ground dropped from the quiver. Drop that. And unequip that. This one up. And there. I'll pick another one up. And that one up. Okay, so I should have an arrow in every possible state that it can be right now. Hold F, it highlights them. I have 1 dropped from my inventory, 1 dropped from my quiver, 1 shot into the ground from my inventory, 1 shot from the quiver. Some that I haven't even touched yet. Ooh. Nice. 1 in my inventory, 1 in my quiver. I might have said that already, but 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, I'm gonna save it and load it. Two, three, four. Alright, I must have been dreaming because... Oh, nope, my entire quiver's full. Yeah, that's not right. Huh. I wonder though. Fuck, those came from. Easy way to check this. I don't remember all the arrows I've placed. They're either spawned new or they're transported from other areas of the map. I don't think they would have been transported from anywhere. And if they were, they would have been taken off the top of the list, which these 4 at the top of the list. That's more than 4, isn't it? 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Had 1 here, 1 there. So I ended up getting 11 arrows for free somehow. So there is a little bit of an issue. Obviously, those arrows are supposed to be a pretty important resource in the game. Can't have that happening. But now I know that every state that they're in on the ground stays. I gotta make sure they're lootable though. Should end up having 5 more in the inventory. 4 more, I mean, 5 total. Yeah. Added 2 to that stack and started a new stack here. Alright. So, I figure out why arrows are appearing in quiver after a load. I wanted to figure about the heal over time for the food. It seemed to all be working, but the new stacking script was not just stacking, but it was also resetting the entire time duration instead of adding, you know, 10 seconds to 10 seconds. It would reset the first 10 seconds and then add 10 on after that. And oh, and then just for the hell of it, I was going to change the color of the helmet chin strap. I want it to match the skin. But I'm got that for tonight. And hopefully I'll have those 3 things figured out by the next time I stream. I would say tomorrow, but I have things going on tomorrow and Sunday. I might stream, just probably not. But Monday is the most likely the next time. But I'm actually gonna stream a little Fallout tonight. So, I don't know what time it is. Yeah, it should only be like 10 o'clock at the latest. Made any changes since the last time I saved? Nope. And just exit out. Alright, I will see you later, Pepple, if you're still here. Hero Crew, I don't know, I haven't heard from you for a while. I think he's gone. But yeah, anyone here, take care, thanks for watching. I will see you another day with this Unreal game development stuff, or later tonight if you stick around to watch Fallout 4. Alright, cool. Take care.